Jai Mayuri. Hare Krishna. Jai Saurabh.
Yep.
And
Radhika Kishori.
Radhika.
Kishori.
Radhika Kishori. And you said you're initiated by
His Holiness Giriraj Maharaj.
Giriraj Maharaj. Jai Giriraj Maharaj. I sent him a message this morning because I took a walk this morning. I took a 7-kilometer walk this morning. Like if you go to the corner and take a left and you walk down 2 or 3 blocks, then you come onto the Santa Fe Trail. And I don't know how long it goes, but I walked, 3.5 down, 3.5 back. And while I was walking, I remember how one time I was in Santa Barbara with him, and he told me about his afternoon walks. And he told me that when he's breathing just clears out, and you're just chanting the holy names. So I said, I was remembering him this morning. I think he's in Bombay now, unless they've made a plan. I checked with Swarup. He said they were in Bombay. And I think he said they were going to have some medical tests done. And he said, and then he's not sure what the next program would be. That's the update, as much as I know. You know something more? Better not. Okay. So, Mayuri. So, how many rounds of japa do you promise to chant?
Guru Maharaj, I promise to chant 16 rounds every day, 16 good quality rounds every day for rest of my life.
Good. It's nice that you said good quality rounds, because
Keeping my phone on me.
many times devotees, they chant, and it's not very quality japa. But when you do chant japa, the mind has to be captured by the mantra. And then the mind becomes controlled. And that's what we're looking for. Like Rupa Goswami says, the essence of all the practices of devotional service is to hear and chant about Krishna's name, form, qualities, and pastimes 24 hours a day, offenselessly. He says, Sukirtanan. So, the way that we can really start in making sure that we're going to offenseless japa is Hare Krishna, and that mind is hearing Hare Krishna. Or it's like I travel with these young boys, Yogi and Ananda, and they're all so much into their physical fitness. And when they take me to the gym to lift some weight, and if they're having me lift some weight like this, to the bicep, then when it comes to the bicep, they say mind-muscle connection, meaning I'm doing this because I want that to grow. So when you bring it up like that, you flex the muscle. So there has to be mind-mantra connection. And then your japa will always have taste. And when you relish chanting japa, naturally you'll want to chant more and more japa. And if you have time, it's always good to chant more and more japa. Don't think that 16 rounds is the end of the situation, but chant as many rounds as you possibly can, but make sure they're quality. So what are the 4 principles that you promise to follow?
I would follow not abstaining myself from intoxication, gambling, no meat eating, and no illicit sex.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And then what about reading Prabhupada's Prabhupada's books.
And I'll continue studying Prabhupada's book regularly.
Yeah.
And I also, as I had been doing, helping in preaching programs with student programs, so I would continue doing that.
Please do that. You know, all of us, we're trying to do our sadhana bhakti as nicely as we can, but all of us are quite low people in Kali Yuga. So naturally we need extra mercy and extra grace. And if you do something to serve the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like assisting with preaching programs and helping to cook for the feast, or doing one thing or another, Lord Chaitanya will give you a little extra push, and he'll always help. And then again, if you want more help from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and when you're performing devotional service, you always have like the guideline of Trinadapi Sunichena, Tavadapi Sahishana, Manina Manadena Kirtanya Sadhad. And then Lord Chaitanya will give more mercy. So we are mercy-seeking people because of our position in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is the worst age, but Mahaprabhu has given us such a special concession for developing love and self-realization in the practices of Krishna consciousness. So carefully follow, and always remember all the Vaishnavas, serve them with love. Always keep positive mentality about all the Vaishnavas. Never look at a Vaishnava with a crooked eye. Never speak to a Vaishnava with a crooked tongue. Don't think bad about Vaishnavas. But serve Vaishnavas with love. Srila Prabhupada repeatedly would say, Tadena charana seva bhakta sanivas janame janami hoy be abhilas. And my big abhilas is to live in the Sangha of the Vaishnavas. And then in their Sangha, what to do? Serve their lotus feet. Bas. That's all that's required. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will see that, more mercy. So these are all ways that you can sort of initiate the shower of the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because we need it. We definitely need it. You know. All the pills in the world that you could create can't amount to an atomic fraction of the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, so I will give you a new name. Your name is Mayuri. Mayuri means what? Peacock?
Yes.
And I was looking on the internet today for the name of Radharani's peacock, her pet peacock. Couldn't find it actually. I found pet deer. I found pet parrots. I found pet something or other else. I even sent my friend Shivram Swami, what is the name of Radharani's pet peacock? I said, I don't know, maybe Tandavi. And so since we don't know, I'll give you another name, okay? This is the name of Radharani, and it means that she's the daughter of Kirtida Devi. So from today, your new name will be Kirtida Nandini Devi Dasi. Jai Kirtida Nandini
Dasi ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you so
Kirtida
much.
Nandini. So then your friends are, well, I don't know if they'll call you Kirtida Nandini, or they may call you Kirtida, they may call you Nandini, they may call you something.
Nandini maybe.
But it's Sri Radha's name. She's the beloved daughter of Kirtida Devi. And have you been to Vrindavan?
Yes.
Yeah, living in Barshana. So you have your whole family there. You have Vrishabhanu Maharaj, you have Kirtida Devi, you have Lalita Vishaka and so many Sakis, you have so many young maidservants who serve all those Sakis, and you're the servant of all of them.
Her father got a place in Vrindavan.
Huh?
Her father got a place in Vrindavan.
Bravo. Where?
She knows. Near,
I don't know the location exactly.
near Radha Kund somewhere, right?
Near Radhakund? Oh, nice. Nice. The Vrindavan is exploding quickly. It's frightening for us how quickly Vrindavan is exploding. I made my house there 35 years ago. There was only dust there. Now everything's built up and people drive on the Trikram Marg like it's an expressway. So it's dangerous to go out, it's always noisy, but somehow still it's Chintamani. So it's just becoming more and more difficult to just remember that fact that we're in Chintamani Dham when we're there. Sometimes we think we're just in crazy, noisy Indian Dham. You know? Okay, Kirtida Nandini, Hare Krishna, all the best in your devotional service. You got a good family of devotees in Columbus who can take care of you. That's your true family. Love them and serve them. Help in any way that you possibly can. Always remember that you're a servant of the Vaishnavas. Never hold back on serving a Vaishnava. If you have that mentality, you'll just make more to more advancement in Krishna consciousness. Like we have our Gopal Krishna Maharaj, who passed away last year. Whenever I would meet Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he'd always fold his hand and say, I am your servant. Please give me service to do. Please give me service to do. And two things he would say, I am your servant, give me service. And he would always tell me, I am afraid to perform Vaishnava Aparad. I am afraid to perform Vaishnava Aparad. So these are good lessons from great people. Just keep all these lessons with you. Stay in the Sangha of loving devotees, and you'll grow very nicely. Okay.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you. Because of all the ISKCON Columbus devotee, I'm here today. Otherwise, I never
Well,
thought.
this is for ISKCON Columbus devotees. Hare Krishna, ISKCON Columbus devotees.
Yes, many are watching online.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So today, your Mayuri has become Kirtida Nandini. And because all of you are very kind Vaishnavas over there, I humbly beg you to take care of her and always nourish her and help her to grow and help her husband to grow at every step in Krishna Bhakti. Help them just go higher and higher and higher to the lotus feet of Radhe Shyam in the spiritual world. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Bye, Columbus.